Now the president is in the news again because he's been talking about this corruption, and he's been talking about, these are the spy warrants, by the way, that Judicial Watch uncovered through Freedom of Information Act requests. They're heavily redacted. Now there are 20 pages or so of this material that it doesn't need to be redacted because it's not really classified in the traditional sense. It's classified because the deep state doesn't want its corruption to be exposed to you, the American people. The members of Congress who have reviewed this have shown that it doesn't, I've said that it doesn't need to be classified. I trust them. The president should trust them. We already know the material that had been declassified already by the president. As a result, it was, the applications were released to us. You can see that it didn't need to be declassified. It didn't need to be classified. Its classification basically was just covering corruption. So already we know there's corruption based on what's been released partially here. And from what we've learned from those who've looked at it and have talked about this on TV and elsewhere, that this is only half what's in there. And what else is in there is just as bad, if not worse. So the president is thinking about declassifying this. He should. I trust he will. I think he's going to do it. In the meantime, you should let the White House know what you think about this declassification effort. I'll give you the number, but I don't know it off the top of my head, but you can find it. We'll probably post it on the screen later or in our feeds later. But this is pretty serious. This is a pretty serious scandal. And if the president wants to if the president really wants to strike a blow against the deep state, this is what he needs to be doing. He needs to be taking these steps towards transparency, ordering disclosure, letting the sun shine in on the corruption, targeting him, his associates, and his family. Because President Obama, who had a big speech this week, can you believe the University of Illinois gave President Obama an ethics award? Can you believe it? The IRS scandal, the Benghazi lies. He called Benghazi a conspiracy theory, by the way. President Obama behind also this deep state spying on President Trump back when he was a candidate. The best he can do is to just follow the law, tell the agencies to follow the Freedom of Information Act, and release the documents. And of course, Congress is asking the documents pursuant to their authority under the Constitution, and they're getting the runaround. So this is the opportunity the president doesn't need to do too much. He's already taking steps towards transparency, I know, and these additional steps can have tremendous results.